99.3 County FM, the voice of the county.
Tonight we have Dislexsick SeRnA in the building. SeRnA, how are you tonight?
Check. All is good. How are you?
I'm all right. Just kicking in, enjoying the hip-hop.
Yes. Word, so stick around. We're going to have a couple songs and an interview. You're not going to want to miss it. This is the Real Hip Hop Show.
Chaos is among us.
How's your day been? You're tuning into 99.3 County FM, the Real Hip Hop Show. And I'm Sanford Creaser.
This is We Stock. I represent one half of the crazies duo Tangible 2.
What's good, y'all? This is Big C from the Movement Fam, live and direct from Melbourne, Australia.
Era, oh, yes, y'all. It's Robbie G.
It's your big dog G Wonder G Wizzle. Checking out the Real Hip Hop Show on 99.3 County FM.
To the Real Hip Hop Show on 99.3 County FM.
99.3 County FM. With the monster Coco and the vocal mesmerizing Robert.
Keep it locked.
Don't turn that down. I'ma jump right through that speaker.
You're now back with the Real Hip Hop Show on 99.3 County FM. Today we got Dislexsick SeRnA in the building.
In the building. Hip hop is in the building. What's good, people?
So, Dislexsick, why don't we explain a little for those that don't know of you?
All right.
And let them know a little bit of the roots of how you started with what you're doing.
Okay, very cool. Well, I'm a local artist based out of Belleville, Ontario. I've been doing my thing for close to 2 decades, since about 1994. I got into hip-hop when I was 8, so going back to 1988. Deep roots.
So I got some history.
Yeah.
My goal has been pretty much been heavily influenced from hip-hop culture, the original 4 elements. So with that energy, being from Belleville and Quinte, that was my thing. So that's a little bit about me in a nutshell, if you like the elements of hip-hop.
Yeah, so you've been doing it for time. And speaking of the 4 elements, you do all 4 elements of hip-hop as well. Could you explain a little more about that for the people?
Absolutely. Well, as we all know, the original 4 elements of hip-hop are DJing, which is the music, b-boying, which is the dance, graffiti art, which is the art, and, Emceeing, which is the spoken word, which is our language. So naturally, I was first drawn to the art form, which is graffiti, and then I heard KRS speaking about the elements, and at this time it's about 1993. Return of the Boom Bap had just came out, and I had been heavily influenced from rap since 8. Let Your Backbone Slide was the first track. 9 years old in the playground bumping that. Then Beastie Boys, Far Side, and Cypress Hill came out, going on about 12. So I naturally started getting into the elements, seeing more into them from the Source magazine, Grafflix, all that jazz. So the elements were always very well apparent, but not for everyone. And I kind of noticed that local hip-hop in Belleville is like, well, I like breakdancing and graffiti art. So I kind of started shifting my energy. I danced for 10 years. I've been a writer for close to 2 decades.
Well, now going back on that, what kind of style of dance?
B-boying, breakdancing.
B-boying.
Yes, so
B-boying.
That's it.
So you started with graph first, eh?
Yes.
When did you get into b-boying?
I got into breakdancing in grade 9.
Oh, okay.
So it would have been about 95, 94. I met a friend, and we were kind of like, what's up? Do you like breakdancing? And it was a coincidence, so we kind of started a local crew. It was called Body Language. Did many shows over the years. We danced for close to 8 years, touring all over Montreal, Toronto, Ottawa, battling, competing, learning, and bringing hip-hop back to Belleville.
Yeah.
So those are a lot of the roots for the Quinte area in Belleville was what we were doing back in the day. So, yeah. Graffiti was my first element, the first real naturally being an artist, so I was drawn to that one.
Cool. Up next we got a song from Dislexsick here. The Sickness Within.
Yes,
I hope you guys enjoy this one.
Welcome back to the Real Hip Hop Show here on 99.3 County FM.
That was Dislexsick SeRnA, The Sickness Within.
Yeah.
So, Dislexsick, I also wanted to ask you, what can we expect from you this year for new graph pieces?
Ooh, new graph pieces. Well, I'm currently on a rejuvenation, experimentation, taking all my experience and knowledge, and I'm about to just reshape and go out of this world. You know, naturally, as an artist, we mature. We got to challenge ourselves. And as far as new SeRnA graph pieces, it's just going to be pushing the limits, doing new things, 3D, more realistic, more depth, more color, just trying to push the boundaries, push the limits.
Always got to go bigger and better, eh?
Right. I've been kind of recreating the same for a little bit, the last 2, 3, 4 years, right? So it's time to, like, challenge myself and do something new. So that's what's up.
Well, then, yeah, always got to do bigger and better. So where can the people check out your artwork, music, and breakdancing?
Well, you can check me out locally. My artwork is pretty much throughout the city. I dance. I teach the youth b-boying 3 times a week. So if someone's interested, you can feel free to find me. You can Google the name. I'm on YouTube. You can check the resume there. There's lots of stuff, very, very much relevant. So feel free, Dislexsick SeRnA, and check it out. My music's there. My artwork's there. If you have me online, then you know the steez. So.
Or do you do any personal?
I do, actually. I do a lot of custom artwork for people, everything from custom paintings to tattoo design, logo design, interior, exterior murals, children's bedrooms, all that jazz. So
I'm gonna definitely hit you up sometime.
Yeah, feel free. So.
Yeah, and you do businesses too.
I do. I like to create and try to be versatile and offer my services pretty much throughout the Quinte area. Everything from custom graffiti names to, logos, like I said, or maybe you like flowers, or maybe you like sunsets, or maybe you have a portrait of a dog. You know what I mean? So
cool.
Feel free.
Well, it was a pleasure having you in.
No doubt. Thank you guys very much for having me out, supporting that local hip-hop. You know what I mean? From Picton to Belleville to Quinte and to whoever is listening out there. It's very important for shows like this, and I must say, stay tuned in every week, because stuff like this helps build a community for us all. You know what I mean?
Man.
Man. So. If you guys do not know Dislexsick SeRnA, go check him out on the internet. You won't be disappointed.
99.3 County FM, the voice of the county.